Alright, hey guys, this is going to be Divine Masculine's love reading for June. So the overall energy, and I apologize if you can hear that like vent above me. Hopefully one day I can get like a microphone better set up to drown out the noise. But anyways, the overall energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. So like this Four of Pentacles means differently to me than like the traditional Four of Pentacles. I really get the energy or just the feeling of you both just holding on to each other, whether you're Divine Feminine watching this reading or you're an actual Divine Masculine. I really get the energy more so of you guys holding on to each other and just trying to like figure out what your priorities are in life, if that makes sense. Seems kind of random, the priorities part, but you know, that's just what I feel. I don't really get an energy of like trying to control things. If you are, I do feel like I'm, you know, feeling or seeing you trying to release that energies, which is good. So but for Divine Masculine's energy, we have Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Tower with the Emperor. So I feel like I'm just seeing this person's life just shift around, and all of it is leading towards this person stepping into this Emperor energy. Maybe trying to push them or guide them into taking more control over their life. I also get that for some people, it's like maybe they were focusing on the wrong thing, and I just feel like I'm seeing divine intervention come in to like shake this person's life up. But of course, I mean, to me, it's for the best. And again, it goes into this person, you know, needing to or having to step into this divine masculine energy, just guiding them along on their path, basically. Okay, but then their feelings for Divine Feminine, we have the Eight of Wands, Six of Cups with the Hierophant. All right. I'm just noticing that there's three eights in here. Maybe you see eights. You don't have to, but a couple fours. But I feel like there's a desire for action. I don't really know if I would say I'm seeing action, like feeling it happening, if that makes sense. I just feel like I'm seeing the desire, maybe thinking, also reminiscing energy, maybe daydreaming about having a commitment. But again, it's like I feel like there's just strong feelings towards Divine Feminine, but I think it's more so just kind of like planning, trying to figure things out, like daydreaming, not really like taking action yet. Of course, some people may have already taken action, because I feel like I've talked to people that, you know, have been on the other side of this and they're actually like, you know, trying to make things work. But for this energy here, again, I feel like it's mostly just kind of like thinking about it, thinking or having good intentions, but not actually following through on them yet. Okay. But then they're viewing Divine Feminine. We have the Four of, yeah, there are three fours here too. But we have Four of Wands with the Five of Cups. So again, I'm just seeing the desire for like a commitment, a stable, a solid commitment with Divine Feminine. And I feel like I'm seeing Divine Masculine being upset that he doesn't have it yet. Maybe depressed, feeling down about it. But yeah. And then Divine Feminine's energy, we have the Moon with the Ace of Pentacles. So I get that really she could be kind of hidden from Divine Masculine's view on some level. She could be focusing on a new opportunity, just focusing on her own abundance. I also was feeling that this Ace of Pentacles situation may actually be hidden from her. Like, I also have talked to people that I feel like are having new opportunities come into their life, you know, totally unexpected. But if a new opportunity hasn't presented itself to you and you are a Divine Feminine, maybe it's just still hidden from you and it's coming shortly or at some point in time. We'll see. Then her feelings, we have the Two of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. So again, I'm seeing a lot of pentacles here. So it's like you both may just be focusing on finances or just real world matters. I feel like in particular for Divine Feminine, it's like, you know, I feel like there's a desire for an offer. She may be thinking about, you know, moving towards Divine Masculine, but for the most part, I feel like I'm just seeing a focus on, you know, like I said, pentacles, real world matters, ambitions, finances, and just making plans as far as that goes. And then she's viewing Divine Masculine. We have the Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Ten of Wands. So I was getting a few different things. I feel like for some people, you're not affected at all. This is you strictly viewing Divine Masculine as anxious, but you know this anxiety is just him kind of like focusing on all the negatives, and you're viewing him as stressed out again, but you know he's not seeing things clearly, so that's where the stress is coming from, and you know this. For some of you, I feel like you are actually anxious, like you both are mirroring, like you both are anxious at this time, but it's also you both are just focusing on all that you don't have, which is creating pressure for you. But it's like if you would, focus on everything that is going right, and just focusing on the good in life. And I mean, I'm not saying, of course, that we're positive all the time, but just choosing to focus on the negatives is not going to get people anywhere. So again, it's like I'm seeing both of you. For some of you, you are actually anxious, but it's because you're just focusing on the wrong things, basically, just to be blunt about it. All right. And again, it's creating pressure. But it's this energy that usually creates change. It usually makes people at some point reflect, like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel so pressured? And then you start, figuring things out. Okay, so I think I touched on all the scenarios here. So yeah, some people, this is strictly how you're viewing divine masculine. For others, it's like divine masculine is feeling this way, but then you're also feeling anxious and then pressured and stressed. All right, then the mutual energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I was getting here that, again, you both are maybe just focusing on real world matters, focusing on your abundance, focusing on your legacies. At the same time, that you guys could have this, really abundant and successful connection, commitment between you. Okay, then there's a child here too, so some of you may go on to have children. With this deck in particular, I get children. Like there's children in my other decks, but I don't really mention the children. But in this deck in particular, the children mean something to me. All right, but then the block we have the Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So I get a little bit of guarded energy, but I don't feel like it's the main message. I feel like the main message is just a lot about thinking. With the Nine of Pentacles, I get it's more so about you guys, like you may want to be together, but I feel like it's more so just focusing on independence, like I keep saying. I also get, as I was talking about this, I also feel like some sort of intimidation. Like divine masculine, he may feel like intimidated by divine feminine's ability just to take care of herself, and her independence, and he may basically be afraid or fear being rejected, basically. So that's interesting because I didn't pick up on that when I was writing it, but as I was talking, that's what I feel. Within the outcome, we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. So for me, I feel like I'm seeing right here where I said I don't really feel like I'm feeling this person taking action. Here it appears that this person, of course, which we know at some point will, but it's actually coming through in the cards. To me, this looks like communication, and this communication may come as a surprise to divine feminine. This also feels like, engagement proposal type energy to me. Yeah, I'm just seeing communication to the Queen of Pentacles, and again, it's going to lead towards a partnership with this Two of Cups. I don't know if you can really see it. But I also just get the feeling of divine feminine manifesting this, though. Like when I look at this card, I just feel like she's manifesting these cups, basically, which is really cool, even though this is divine masculine's reading, but that doesn't really matter. So, but yeah, it looks like union vibes. And again, this does not mean it's going to happen necessarily in June. I feel like I have to say that sometimes, but it's definitely just like in the energy. So some people may be moving towards this in the months to come. But yeah, so, oh, and then I almost forget, I got some messages from Divine Masculine's higher self. We at the bottom, we have, I want you to reach out, which is interesting because remember I said here with Divine Feminine, I feel like I'm seeing her wanting to reach out. Again, just use your intuition and your best judgment with that. But we have, I am holding on to you, which goes back to the Four of Pentacles right here. It says, I'm sending you signs, songs, and numbers. It says, I'm upset. I was on Instagram, and one of the energies floating around basically is divine masculine being upset that their finances are interfering in the connection. I'm sure it's more to that. It's not just like them being upset that they can't communicate, but it's I'm scared of this connection, separation from divine counterpart. So just confirmation for some of you that are in separation. I'm afraid of commitments. And then we have winter. So something may have happened between you guys in winter, or something may be coming up in winter. We'll have to see. All right, but that's all I have for you. I hope it resonates for somebody, and I hope it helps somebody in any way that you need it to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.